Good morning, children. Let's continue with the lesson, the MCC. You all know that the main characters of this story is Swami, Rajam and Mani. You have their characters on page number 109. Just go through it, okay? I think you all seen at least one episode of Swami and Friends. I told you you can download it from the net and you can see it. So what was it? It was that the discussion of having a name for their team. Swami gave a couple of names, that is Friends 11, Jumping Stars, then he has Victor Union 11, so many names he gave, and Rajam took note of it and they kept quiet. Then Swami told, let's call Mani also, and he will also give some suggestions, some different names. And this went on, and they had a discussion about the tax also. He told that they need to pay the tax for their team. So this went on. Now, all this went on. Now they need the materials for their team. Right? For cricket, you need cricket bat, ball, stumps, and all the necessary things for the game. Let's continue with how they managed to get the things. Page number 112. They sat round Rajam's table in his room. Mani held before him a catalogue of Messrs. Binns, the shop for sports goods. He read, Junior Willard's bat, 7/8, made of finest seasoned wood, used by Cambridge Union Junior Boys 11. So they all sat. So all of them were there. So now Swami, Rajam and Mani, all of them are sitting. And Mani had a catalogue of Messrs. Bin. This is the shop where they get all the goods for the cricket, that is their bat and all. Junior Willard's bat. So it is one of the best bat made of the finest seasoned wood. Let me look at it, said Rajam. He bent over the table and said, seems to be a fine bat. Have a look at it, Swami. Swaminathan cranked his neck and agreed that it was fine bat, but he was indiscreet enough to say, it looks like any other bat in the catalogue. Mani's left hand shot out and held his neck and pressed his face close to the picture of the bat. Why do you pretend to be a cricket player if you cannot see the difference between Junior Willards and other bats? You are not fit to be a sweeper in our team. So here now discussion is going on as to what bat, which bat. Rajam says it's good. He says it's made up of good wood and all. And Swami is not, he's a bit careless with his words. He says, oh, it's fine bat, but it does not look like the other bats in the catalogue. Mani left hand shot out on held his neck. Mani got very angry with Swami. He says, you don't know which bat, what bat? You don't know what is Junior Willard bats? You don't know the difference between that bat and the other bats. You are not fit to be in the team at all. So now here you can make out that Mani has got some knowledge about the cricket materials. Yes. After this admonition, the hold was relaxed. So after all this argument, after the disapproval of Swami regarding the bat, this was going on. So Rajam asked, Swami, do you know what the catalogue man calls the Junior Willard? It seems it is the Rolls Royce among the junior bats. So here he's telling, you know which rank. You see, we have different categories. The first, second, like that only in the cricket also. This Junior Willard stands the first. So he is comparing with Rolls-Royce. Rolls-Royce, those days it's said to be one of the best cars. Okay. So he's comparing this Junior Willards to Rolls-Royce. Don't you know the difference between Rolls-Royce and other cars? So he's telling the difference between Junior Willard bats with other bats and comparing it with Rolls-Royce and with the other cars. Swaminathan replied, I never said I saw no difference between the Rolls-Royce and other cars. Here again Swami is not agreeing. He said, I know the difference, But he's telling, but still, what is the difference? Argued Rajam. Mani laughed and teased. Come on, if you really know the difference, why don't you say it? Now see, Mani's, you know what is Mani's character? He's a little bully. So here he's trying to pull Swami's legs. He's telling, okay, if you know the difference, come on, tell me what is the difference. Swaminathan said, the rolls cost ₹1,00,000 while the other cost about 10,000. A Rolls has engine made of silver while other cars have iron engines. So when they asked him the difference between Rolls-Royce and other cars, Swaminathan told Rolls-Royce costs lakhs, but the other cars cost around 10,000. So, and he also compares that engine is made up of silver while other cars is made up of iron engines. So here you can know, first the discussion went on with what the name has to be given, and you can make out the character of Swami, like how he pulls everything, even for the names. When Rajam told that MCC is a good name, he never agreed. He told some other team has got, and he made a list of names for their cricket team. But Rajam also somehow agreed, and he tried to pacify him. Now again, when it came to buying the things, what is needed, materials needed for the cricket, here again he tries to compare things, and he tries to make things more complicated. But here in the second round, Mani is also there. Mani and Rajam tries to pull Swami, but Swami never gives up. He tells, so Swami is also quite intelligent. Here you can make out the difference between all the three friends. They just keep fighting like that, but they agree at the last. So next page, number 114. Oh, hope here Rajam. So Rajam is again, he's feeling, oh, that you know the difference between this. You know the difference between Rolls-Royce and other cars. So nice. A Rolls never gives trouble, while other cars always give trouble. A Rolls engine never stops. A Rolls-Royce never makes noise, while the other cars make a noise. Why not deliver a lecture on Rolls-Royce? Asked Mani. So again, Mani is trying to pull Swami's legs. What did he say? Rolls-Royce cost lakhs, whereas other cars cost thousands. Then the engine is made up of silver, while the other is made up of iron. And he says Rolls-Royce never gives trouble, whereas other engine makes lot of noise. So this went on. Rajam is seeing at Swami, and he's wondering that everything he knows. And Mani is again telling, why don't you give a lecture on Rolls-Royce? He's telling you can become a marketing person for that company. That is how he meant. So here again you can make out the character of Mani, that he is bully. He is trying to pull each other's legs. So Swami, I am glad you know so much about Rolls-Royce. I am at the same time ashamed to find you knowing little about Willard Junior. We had about a dozen Willard Juniors when I was in Bishop Wallace. Oh, what bats! They are actually springs inside the bat, so that when you touch the ball, it flies. There is fine silk cord wound round the handle. You don't know anything, and yet you talk. Show me another bat which has silk and cord springs like the Willard. Now actually they are talking about the bat. So how they talk and how they prepare the letter and what all things they want, we will see it in the next class, children. So please read page number 110 to 114 till where I have done. Okay, children. Thank you.